everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today's video we are coming again for a set of few more questions from you. If you haven't watched our previous video, I would request you to watch that video before, where we have discussed a lot of questions like how you can book an appointment for the SSN, whether you have to book it from India or after coming to Finland. Next, we have discussed about how to make an online payment to the grocery shops, as well as if you want to use the public transportation. Next, we have also discussed about how you can make payment to your landlord if you are renting a new home after coming here. And also we have discussed about how you can open various bank accounts here in Finland. So these were the some of the questions which we have discussed in a previous video. So I would request you to watch it first. And today we will be answering few more questions in continuation with that. So let's start with that.
If you haven't watched our previous video, so you will be able to find the link either clicking on the I button on the top right corner of the video, or you can also find that you might also be able to find that link in the description of the video link below. But if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon. And if you also have some queries and questions related to Finland, or you are coming new to Finland, you can ask us and we will try our best to give you an answer based on our experience over here. So let's start. So most of the persons are asking over here, like when they are coming along with their family, especially with their spouse, will their spouse are able to work over here according to the visa type that they are getting?
Let me tell you my experience on that. I also came on the dependent visa, and my visa type was type A continuous visa, which already has a work permit. So I started looking for jobs here in Finland, and I fortunately got a job here. So you don't have to worry if your spouse is not having a job here. You can easily find job here in Finland. A lot of opportunities, and yes, your spouse can work on the work visa.
Yes. So don't need to be worried about. Frankly speaking, I don't have any idea about other types of visa, especially like B type visa mostly people used to get. So I don't have an idea about that whether spouse will able to work on that visa or not. But I knew that if you are getting a EU blue card, or if you are having a permanent P type visa over here, then you will be able to work as a spouse or as a dependent over here. So let's cover up the another set of question. What is it?
Okay, so the next question was, after landing in Helsinki, how to pay the taxi driver? Does he accept hard cash that we bring in euros?
Okay, so yeah, so when you land over here, you can book a taxi directly when you're coming out of the airport. Either you can directly book through a mobile application. The application name is Yango, or either you can directly come out of the airport and there will be taxi driver available over there. You can either pay them through cash, and they also accept the card as well, so you don't need to be worried about that. But in my opinion, if you are coming over here and your destination is nearby to a train station, then please opt a train journey, because it is convenient, and you can say it will be in your budget as well. So make sure, if you are like reaching out to a destination which is closer or nearby to a train station, so please try to opt a train.
But it also depends on the luggage you are carrying.
Yes.
If you have a lot of luggage, and of course you cannot opt for the train.
Mm-hmm.
But directly when you come out of the airport, you can see there will be a lot of taxi drivers. Even they have large cars as well. So if there's a lot of luggage, you can opt out the large one. Okay, so let's start with the next question. So the next question says, which areas should be preferred to stay with cheaper cost in Espoo, and how far it should be from a work location? I think it doesn't really matter where you stay and where is your work location. So if you think your work location is in Espoo, then of course you can look out for the budgeted apartments in Espoo. Else, if your office is in Helsinki or in the Vantaa region, then you can search for the apartments in that region. But it doesn't really matter. Let me tell you our experience. We are also working here, but in Finland, most of the times we have work from home, and it's a rare case we have to go to office. In such cases, I must say the transportation here in Finland is very good. There's a good connectivity, so you just have to look out what's the connectivity where you are staying from your office, and how you can reach your office, and what will be the duration of your travel. So these are the things you should consider before looking out for apartment. And in such cases, you can also look for the cheaper apartments if you are staying far from your work location, or it can be the case then you can also find some cheaper apartments near your work location. So it totally depends on your choice of apartment, because the apartment range differs in different regions of Finland. Like we stay in Vanta, so the apartment range is different what it is in Espoo, and of course it's costlier
in
than
Helsinki city center
Yes.
area especially. So think wisely and choose your apartment accordingly. So if your office in Helsinki city center and you want to stay in either Vanta or in Espoo, so you will be having a convenient apartment or cheaper apartment, and you can opt for a transportation using bus or local train, or either you can opt for the car as well. So in roughly I can say, if you're going to search an apartment in Espoo or in Vanta, you will get an one room apartment within a range of around 600 to 800, maybe 900 for two room apartment. So you can book or you can find an apartment according to your convenience.
One thing I want to make it clear, like what I have experienced here. When I came here for the first time, I was very much confused about like one room apartment or two room apartments here, because I was having the same thing in my mind which we have in India, like we call it 1 BHK apartment, 2 BHK or 3 BHK. So I was thinking 1 BHK is like there will be one living room, one hall, one kitchen, but it's totally different in Finland. They call it 1 BHK apartment as two room set apartment, because they consider the hall as the room itself. So just want to make few things clear here if you are searching for the apartments here. Yeah, so there are apartment categories like studio apartment. So in studio apartment, it's like the hall and the living room both are combined. It's like a big hall where you also have a bed,
And the
that
kitchen
is-
as well.
Yeah, and kitchen.
Yes.
And then you have a two room set apartment where like
Your
you have
living room
living
and
room.
your kitchen will be separate. Most of
Yeah.
the time it will be separate, but it can be into like same area only, but your bedroom will be different. And it can goes up to like 3 room apartment, 4 room apartment, and accordingly.
Yes, so this means you really don't have to be worried about where you are staying from the work location, because Finland has the best transportation I have ever seen. Let's go with the next question. The next question says, how and where to search for an apartment in Espoo, and how much would it cost?
Okay, so you can find out apartment through various ways. Like one of the ways to join number of groups like flat and flatmates and rented out an apartment groups over the Facebook, and you will see a lot of ads over there. If someone is living their apartment or renting out their apartment, they will post it some pictures and videos over there, and they will also mention and provide description about the apartment, like electricity contract, water supply, and what is the square meter area over here, and a lot more other things as well. So you can find out easily from there as well. But if you are looking forward for someone to help you, then you can directly look out for apartment on various websites or available over here in Finland. Like one of the website I have used as well, like Oikotia, where you can choose or filter out apartment according to your preference, like one room apartment, two room apartment, and more, according to your area. Like Finland, especially Helsinki, especially has three regions like city center, Helsinki, Espoo, Vantaa. These are three major regions over here, and you can look out an apartment according to your preference. Also, you can also set the budget, like minimum budget range, and the goes to the maximum as well. And you can also able to set the area in the meter square, like in which area or meter square you are looking forward for, and you are looking forward in your new apartment especially. And you will get to know about like where this apartment is actually located, and when you will be able to visit that apartment for looking or for visiting purpose especially. So I will provide you the links of that video in the description of this video below, and I will also explain how to look an apartment on those websites in the later part of this video as well.
Let me explain you this in more detail. Like if you are on Facebook, then you can search for the various groups on Facebook for Helsinki and Finland. So like flat and flatmates, Indians in Finland, or many other groups are there. You have to search all of them. Just be the member of the groups, and you will get various advertisements on that. So you can see like there are some advertisement where people are renting out their apartments for a short term also. So for example, like if you are coming over here and you think you need some time to find a good apartment, so maybe you can take apartment for the short term, like for a 1 month or few days. So people are also lending those apartments, and the good thing is that most of the apartments of these types are like electricity and water included.
Yes, and when she was talking about like you can opt for the short-term stay apartment through Facebook, so it's a good alternative when you're coming over here as a beginner and you don't want to spend a lot of money on Airbnb stay. So you will get a complete set of apartment with all the amenities over there, and you will opt for those apartments for a couple of months or even for 6 months as well. So you will get a plenty of time to get to know more about your surroundings, and you will be uh, able to easily understand how things are working in Finland especially. So yeah, this sets of information, I hope it will beneficial for you and definitely help you and guide you. In the next upcoming video, we will be covering up a lot more other questions as well. So stay tuned with us. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell icon. And yes, if you have any other queries, please feel free to comment on the video description below. We will try to give our best possible answer accordingly. So thank you.